Welcome to a new demo showcase, and apologies for the lateness of it. Today's games, Night Dive Studios' System Shock and Truett Pixels' Rogue Flight. The former is a first-person adventure/puzzle game originally released in 1994 by Looking Glass Studios, and was a moderate success that year, selling 170,000 copies upon release and kickstarting the career of Epic Mickey's head, Warren Spector, BioShock's creator, Kevin Levine. He got hired in 95 and worked on the sequel, and Doug Church, longtime lead developer of the Tomb Raider Crystal Dynamics reboot. The build I'm playing for this showcase is from the 2023 remake, currently available for all platforms except the Switch family and mobile phones. But the former is set for a release of the game sometime this year, while a remastered version of the sequel is available now. But let's get on into this. As soon as I figure out the controls, then we can get started. So what is the story of System Shock? Well, let me tell you. In the year 2072, the solar system is not ruled by countries or governments, but by corporations. One such corporation, Trioptimum, currently controls a space station known as the Citadel, and is looking to do some works on the side that no one wants to get introduced to. You are a hacker who's just been looking into Trioptimum and looking to get some stuff from them, only to be captured by their private military and taken to the station itself. There, you meet the executive, Diego, who is looking for a person like you. He needs you to hack into Shodan, the operating AI on the station, and remove its ethical restraints. In return, he'll let you take the special little optic that you were trying to look into for yourself, and he'll install it into your brain. Thus, when you agree and carry out this mission, you are put into a 6-month healing coma, only to find the entire station under siege by its AI, and filled to the brim with mutant zombies running across the place. So it's up to you and the counter-terrorist agent that got in contact with you to try and contain this problem. Also, the second reason I did this recap this way was because this is where OBS kind of lagged behind, so I had to cut the entire intro of the game out during this recording. But anyway, you might be wondering, why am I doing a game like this? As far as you know, the only shooter I have is Splatoon games. Well, while I do own Splatoon 2 and 3, I also have Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, the Spec Ops games for the PlayStation, and BioShock. Shock 1, 2, and 3 for my PC. So I might as well start with something a little bit on the nose. Also, please don't ask me to ever play a Call of Duty game. I gave up after Modern Warfare 3, and I'm in no mood to go back to it. Same also applies to Battlefield. But I might be making a jump back into Metroid Prime in the near future. While I do not have War Beyond, I do have the remaster for my Switch. The remaster release of the original. And I'm really hoping one day we get to three physically rather than just drop it on the digital Switch online and being done with it. A copy in my hands. Well, the core of System Shock is pretty much just solving puzzles as you make your way through the station, and that is done by looting the various corpses, machines, and other stuff lying around, and using that to to unlock doors or change things, etc., etc. It's a real thinking man's kind of game. Combat, on the other hand, at this point, all I have is just the wrench to kind of fight enemies.
Mira says if we can lower the security on
But
the
I
level,
hope I can start soon, because apparently this is going to be a game where crafting stuff is
she says smashing
how
cameras,
it
taking
works.
the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't
But
see the
still,
point.
let's keep looking around.
This thing is everywhere.
Hopefully find the key to this door. And after 18 minutes that has got me stumped, I now just resort to hitting everything like a caveman. Come on. It's gotta be here somewhere. There is something I am not looking on through. But what? Am I supposed to push one of the droids over to where the door is? Is it loot? Is it on the other side to the door? Thank you. Okay. Considering how simple this was, I probably deserve to be called this.
Dummy! Yeah!
Mutant! Alright, mutant, get back or get smacked. You have been warned. Man, I need to grow up. But I plan to do this to as many enemies as possible throughout this showcase.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the 1st level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. and Level 7 is Systems Engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on Level 9, and Energy Systems on Level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Alright, so our next mission objective is to make our way to the elevator, and hopefully, from there, we can try and make it to the bridge, or just somewhere where these mutant zombies are not there. The game sure didn't tell us where there will be an armory. That way we can arm ourselves with something other than just this pipe. A gun, or electric, something, just a gun, a sword, anything that can help make combat a little bit more safety. Because there might be a chance there might be a power armor there. I'd like one of those. Oh, another one. Sneaky bonk. Another mechanic I think I would like is if they let you get crits for stealth hits like this. Oh well, that would probably be more in the wheelhouse of the sequel rather than the original. Right, well, that's gonna do it for this half of the demo showcase. Let's switch it over to something a little more in our wheelhouse, and a shining example of what could happen in this world.
It's been 3 years since the world burned. It was Argus, the Watchman system given control of the Solar Defense Force. Dr. Mason said it was inevitable, that it was the nature of all complex systems to grow beyond their original intended purpose. But then, hindsight is easier than foresight, and caution is always the first victim of progress. We don't know how long it took for it to decide to turn on its masters. Once it did, they say the war, if you could call it that, was over in less than 72 hours. 72 hours for the Earth Defense Force to be vaporized by an automated fleet of their own ships, and for centuries of humanity's achievements to be wiped off the face of the planet. Those of us spared from the destruction would subsist on a meager existence beneath the ruins of civilization. For 3 years, we hid, foraged, survived, until, below the ruins of New Alberta, we found it. A massive weapons research and deployment facility called the GO. Nearly a mile long, protected by the mountains above it from the orbital strike. We only knew about it because of Griffin. Some stubborn, dogged resolve in that old warhorse that kept him searching since the first days of our exile. Hidden deep within the heart of the facility, we found the Arrow. A light space fighter with a singularity-driven core. An engineering marvel, making it the fastest and most maneuverable spacecraft ever conceived. I was a pilot before the world was turned to ash, ferrying payloads to the orbital platforms that represented our first steps to the stars. But this was like nothing I've ever flown before. Only a few weeks from completion, the world burned before it could make its first flight. And it's why I'm here now. As the only member of our group with any flight experience, it falls to me to shoulder the burden of what comes next. To take the Arrow and bring the fight back to Argus. 3 years ago, it won the battle it started with us in 72 hours. But the war it started isn't over.
We're 72 hours from launch, Nadia. One last chance to use the simulator and go through the motions.
Roger that. Engaging the sim now.
Second game, this is probably more along the lines of computers not playing. Playing is a program that loads star bombs into Sega's Apple. The developer behind Roguelike, Pixel, primarily known for Avatar's replacement network. They are actually developing we'll be jumping back to more familiar
We knew
territory.
this was going to be a limited
Terror
action,
Quest
Nadia.
64 awaits us
Not a
in
suicide
the next
mission.
doubleheader.
I remember.
As for
But I'm not a soldier,
System Shock,
and I'm not a scientist.
I'll be pairing it up with another familiar.
It's been 3 years since the world burned. It was Argus, the Watchman system given control of the Solar Defense Force.
In the best case scenario, even if you succeed despite the odds, we lose the Arrow and we lose our pilot.
You make it sound as if I should count my blessings.
Well, you're certainly going to need them.
As the only member of our band of survivors with any flight experience, it falls to her to shoulder the burden of what comes next. Once the die is cast, we can either choose to help her succeed or accept defeat.
Until then, folks.